Welcome to my presentation on impact of craters on Earth. So for the first things first, we're going to be talking about five great real-life craters that have happened. So the first one is going to be in Nordlingen, Germany. This is a crater that was formed in Germany 15 million years ago by a huge asteroid. It is 1,500 meters deep and 25 kilometers wide in diameter, and currently has a town by the name of Nordlingen built atop it. The asteroid caused the soil to be fertile and rich with minerals, and its high pressure impact has formed compacted quartz around the crater, which has been used as building material. Second crater we're going to be talking about, Middlesboro in Kentucky, USA. Crater formed in Kentucky 300 million years ago by a large meteor strike. It is 3.5 miles wide in diameter and currently has a town by the name of Middlesboro built atop it. Probably caused by a meteor 700 feet in diameter, it released energy 5,000 times greater than that of the atomic bomb that was dropped on Hiroshima at the end of World War II, killing all living creatures within a 20-mile radius. The third crater we're going to be talking about is a crater that occurred at Beijing Mountain, a crater in northeastern China. A crater with a 1,400 meter diameter was discovered on a mountain in northeastern China. While the time of the asteroid impact is yet unknown, they were able to date it at least after the Jurassic period. To correctly identify it as a crater and, say, not a sinkhole or volcano, they uniquely identified planar deformation features in quartz samples from the collection site, which are planes of glass within a crystal that form when its lattice structure is broken only during a terrestrial impact event. There are also rock fragments made of sandstone and a small amount of granite covering the mountain, which have been ejected due to the impact and have helped the crater from weather damage. Fourth crater we're going to be talking about is the one that in Yucatan, Mexico. A crater formed at the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico 66 million years ago by a meteor that was between 10 and 15 kilometers in diameter. This collision was by far the most catastrophic one. It caused rocks from Earth's crust to be propelled up to 25 kilometers high in the sky, mountains taller than the Himalayas to be erected around the crater's perimeter, and released tons of sulfur-based gases and dust into the atmosphere that blocked out sunlight, which itself led to a winter that lasted for 15 years. Calamities like earthquakes, tsunamis, wildfires, and volcanic eruptions caused the eventual extinction of most living species on Earth, along with about 75% of the dinosaurs, with its remaining ones evolving into modern-day birds. What remains today is a crater over 150 kilometers wide. Last crater is in Arizona, USA. It's called the Barringer Meteor Crater. A crater formed in Arizona 49,000 years ago by a 30 to 50 meter diameter iron asteroid. It is nearly a mile wide and 570 feet deep, and killed all the animals and plants nearby with its 20 to 40 megaton blast. A mixture of high-speed winds, extreme pressure exerted on the nearby animals, the dangerous propulsion of the breeze, and sudden increase in temperature destroyed all vegetation over an area of 800 to 1,500 kilometers squared, and killed all animals within 3 to 4 kilometers of the impact site, while only injuring those animals with a 16 to 24 radius. This impact was not catastrophic enough for an extinction. This is my favorite one due to its relatively lifeless yet vast landscape. So, what happened during the impact that killed the dinosaur? So, before the impact, the asteroid had lots of kinetic energy due to its large mass and the great speed at which it was moving. As the asteroid got closer to the Earth, the gravitational potential energy of the asteroid was transferred to the kinetic energy, which increased its speed. Additionally, it transferred some of its energy into heat and light energy as the asteroid got brighter and its temperature increased due to the friction between it and the air particles in the atmosphere. When it finally struck the Earth and came to a stop, it transferred all of that kinetic energy into the kinetic energy of the debris as they were flung into the air from rest, and the thermal energy on the crater slash debris due to the collision between them and the asteroid. The resulting increase in temperature was enough to vaporize the sulfur in the rocks, thus allowing it to rise as a cloud in the atmosphere and insulate the Earth's surface from the sun. So, how catastrophic was the meteor impact that killed the dinosaurs? At the time of the impact, the asteroid initially had about 5.67 times 10 to the 23 joules of kinetic energy. As a comparison, a Hiroshima strength atomic bomb releases about 1.50 times 10 to the 13 joules of energy when it explodes. So we can calculate how many atom bombs it will take by calculating the ratio between the energy of the asteroid and the energy per atom bomb. And when we do the calculations, we find that the asteroid released the equivalent of 3.78 times 10 to the 10 atom bombs on the Earth. The dramatic changes to the environment from this event, both ecologically and geologically, meant that it's extremely unlikely that humans would have evolved the way they did due to the directional pressure that all living organisms faced. Thank you for coming to my presentation. These are the citations that I've used to create it, and hope you guys have a good day.